Music Way, where we take Austin's sonic history seriously. Or at least seriously enough to name a hill after it. Today, we're diving into a figure Lobo Corona profiles in depth, Doug Sahm, the San Antonio prodigy who became the spiritual architect of Austin's live music identity, blending Tex-Mex, blues, country, and psychedelic rock into something the city still lives inside. Let's start with the man himself, the godfather of the Austin cosmic groove.
The question this piece puts on the table is whether one musician can genuinely be the connective tissue of an entire city's sound. And Sahm's biography makes a pretty strong case that, yes, one person can.
The post opens with a quote that cuts right to it. Sahm himself said, "You can't live in Texas unless you got a lot of soul."
And the upshot is that Sahm didn't just say it. He built a career proving it, moving across Tex-Mex conjunto, San Antonio West Side R&B, psychedelic rock, traditional country, and blues without ever sounding lost in any of them.
The origin story is genuinely remarkable. Steel guitar on local radio at age 5, on stage with Hank Williams by 11. That's not a music career, that's a mythology with a discography attached.
The Sir Douglas Quintet is where the wider world caught up. In 1965, producer Huey P. Moe helped Sahm form the group, and they scored a global hit with She's About a Mover, dressed in British invasion outfits to fool radio programmers, built around Augie Meyer's Vox organ and a Tex-Mex groove underneath.
After San Francisco's psychedelic scene in the late 60s, Sahm landed back in Texas and chose Austin. The Post describes him as the spiritual ringleader of the Armadillo World headquarters, hippies, cowboys, bluesmen, and Tejano musicians under one roof, defining the cosmic cowboy era alongside Willie Nelson and Jerry Jeff Walker.
The institutional record backs this up. Archives at the Austin History Center and the Texas Music Museum document his residencies at the Soap Creek Saloon, the Vulcan Gas Company, and Antone's. He appeared on the very first season of Austin City Limits in 1976 and returned multiple times.
Then, in 1989, the Texas Tornadoes, Sahm, Augie Meyers, Freddie Fender, and Flaco Jimenez brought Tex-Mex to international audiences and won a Grammy in 1990.
The Texas legislature passed State Resolution number 928 in 2001, recognizing his cultural contribution. Doug Sahm Hill in Butler Park now overlooks the downtown skyline, a city literally reshaping its geography around his legacy.
Austin's live music identity didn't build itself, and this piece makes clear whose hands were on most of the early work. What stays with me is how Sahm's story is really Austin's origin story. The moment a city decided genre boundaries were optional. Soul as infrastructure. More of that next time.